Italy, Martino Zambenedetti. For Ukraine, Nicolas Mike. For Romania, Moise Alexandru Feolea. For Finland, Tuomas Kinnunen. For USA, Tate France. For Harry Rettelo. For Czech Republic, Daniel Staszka. For Norway, Karl Haugen Grippa. For Poland, Lukasz Lukaszczyk.
Hello everybody, welcome to our coverage of the last action of the Junior World Championships. We are into the meat of this mixed team ski jumping competition. We have 15 teams. We have 4 groups to go, of course. And at the moment, the home team, Slovenia, are top of the pile, thanks to a jump from player Bodlaj. And we will keep going as we get towards the sharp end of this competition. First round, of course, and then we go down to 8 who are left, 8 teams. Into the second group. You haven't missed too much. This is Mikola Schmik of Ukraine. Good job by Borlaj. Third place, of course, in the individual competition. It's been a wonderful week of competition, and we're looking forward to seeing, stay on your feet, seeing who prevails here. This is Moise Folia of Romania. 82 meters for her. They'll be looking to do enough, some of the lower ranked nations, just to get into the final round, I guess. Thomas Queenan next up. Oh, that's not a bad jump. Into the 90-meter range we go with 91 meters. And Finland will go into the lead by just under 5 points from Ukraine. Prince Tate of the United States next from the New York Ski Education Foundation. .94 meters for the American. See Jason Colby later, who was also a very impressive part of the United States team, but of course Eric Belshaw, the man who got the silver behind Stefan Embacher of Austria. Marie Repelin of France next up from Chamonix. Say top of the pile at the moment. That's a decent jump into what, 92 meters. Good marks from the judges as well, 17s by and large. France go ahead of the United States. It's of course a 102 metre hill, 95 metres the K point. So if you hit 95 metres you'll get 60 points. And of course if you get 20 out of 20 from all the judges, you'll get 60 points as well. Daniel Skarka of Czechia, just shy of that 90 metre mark. Is enough to put them into the lead after the earlier effort of Klara Rykova. The second tranche of women going next, of course. Planica Rykova for Czechia. They take the first place for the time being, only just from France. 15 teams, of course, getting involved here. Slovenia winning the women's team competition. It was Austria just pipping Germany, of course, in the men's competition yesterday. 89 metres for Karl Haugen Klepper. Oh, just about held it together. Judges marking him down after seeing that right leg going out. Poenek Lukasic. He's been impressive all the way through. And he has been impressive again here. Not a standout jump, but a solid one at 93 metres. I'm not going to say anything, Lucas. No, nice landing, that telemark landing with one foot in front of the other. Wind just into their faces a little bit, and hence a reduction in compensation. Getting towards the sharp end of this competition now. Sure, fancy their chances. Here's Johannes Poeles, 6th individually. Got the team gold, of course, in the men's competition, and he's really helped his team here in the mixed. 97 metres. Excellent from him. Just hit it sweetly off the table. Very still and stable. Got some great lift under those skis. Judges liked it as well. Perhaps a little bit more on the telemark landing would have helped, but you can't complain about 18s and 17s and halves. Felix Truntz of Switzerland. Oh, that's a decent jump. That's a decent jump. He likes that, doesn't he? 96.5 metres. Certainly longer than in the individual competition. The longest there was 90.5. Hit that one very nicely indeed. 94 is best in the men's team competition yesterday. That's his best of the competition. Look at those marks as well. Several 18s there as well. And it's enough to put them within 10 points of Austria. Yannick Feist of Germany. Another one going long, a little longer than the Austrian, 97.5 metres. Feist yesterday getting second place behind Austria. Of course, there's a bit of payback to be dished out, I guess, here, if he can possibly manage it. Well, he's done his bit. 18s almost across the board as well from the style judges, who like that very much. 8.7 behind Austria, within striking distance. Masaki Nakamura next up. Another modest jump this time, not quite getting there. Japan, the men not really registering in individual competition. Asai Sakane, 25th. Nice landing, but that's not enough to be up amongst it. 38.3 behind Austria and into 8th place. Jaka Drinovic. Oh, Slovenia goes last and gets the biggest cheer. Oh, and they'll get another cheer now. Jaka has jumped 96 metres. And Slovenia are in the lead. Remember, they've got two very accomplished female athletes. Peja Bodlash, who was 3rd individually, and Tina Erza. And they just need the men to tuck in behind and do what they can. And that is a fabulous jump with some fabulous marks from the judges as well. No wonder there's a hearty slap on the back for a member of the team. So the home team are the team on top at the moment, only just from Austria. Germany and Switzerland not far behind. Czechia 23.8 behind the leader Slovenia. Poland bringing up the rear. Kazakhstan, Romania, Italy and Ukraine, and also Rams. The umbrellas are still up. It's not great, is it, the weather? But we've got through it. Slovenia dare to dream. Drinovic, who we just saw 9th individually, 92 and 95 metres, and they came 4th in the men's competition yesterday. Weren't far behind Poland, who took 3rd. Back to the women then. And we start with Victoria Ruleva of Kazakhstan. It's the 15-year-old who gets us underway in the 3rd group. Very modest, but safely down. And that's 72.5 metres. Went upright in flight. And getting ready for the 4th group to go through. And then we'll see who makes it through to the final round. Italy now, Noelia Vurik. It's a little better at 85 metres. Goodness me, this valley is shrouded in cloud, but unlike yesterday when they, from time to time, were coming out of the gloom from the top of the normal hill in run, not quite so bad. A little slushy on the outrun. Seen a few take a tumble. Tatiana Plivchuk is next for Ukraine from the CET Winter Sports Club. 81.5 metres for the woman who turned 20 yesterday. Happy birthday, Tatiana. Hope you had a very good day, and I hope your jumps continue to get longer. 81.5, solid. Enough at the moment to just get ahead of Italy with their 3 jumps. Romania, Alicia Mitukoska. Good lift from her, 82 metres. She'll turn 20, but not until December. In the junior ski championships, that's kind of veteran status. Not a teenager anymore. 3rd place for Romania. But an awful lot of other athletes to come first. Hete Hervonen. Next up, for Finland. They're not really making much inroads, either men or women at the moment. 81.5 metres for her. Another youngster, 15 years of age, turns 16 in October. So I think it's fair to say, doing really well, and will her shoulders are down a little bit there. She will improve, and it'll be interesting to see. She's got a few more ski championships, junior ski championships in her before she joins the senior ranks. Josie Johnson now of the United States. Got a little bit of lift under those skis, didn't she? Found a little bit there. 92.5 metres for the woman who was in the 90s both times individually. 11th place for her then. Right leg just slipping away a little bit. That's why the mark's a little further down than she might like. But United States a long way ahead of Finland. 34.4 points. They're smiling in our control centre, which is good news. They've had furrowed brows as they concentrate on getting this underway. .80.5 metres for Mathilde Baconnier from the Courchevel Sports Club. Veronika Jankova, Czechia, from the Dukla Liberec Club. Well, that's not a bad effort. It really is at 93 metres. And that is first place for them. Getting through this third leg quite quickly. Ingrid Skogen is next up. Not a bad jump, just inside 90 metres, 91 for her. Norway in 7th in the women's competition, the team competition. She managed 84.5 metres both times, so that's an upgrade for her. Bula Platoska, ready to go, the woman from Zakopane. Great shot, isn't it, of that explosion of power off the table. She got that pretty good. 89.5 metres for her. Nice landing. Poland down in 13 at the moment, a long way behind. Tereskula. 19-year-olds landing it safely, but not landing it particularly long. That's enough to put them top at the moment. We have some other very strong athletes to come. In fact, we've got Stefan Lindbacker to come, the man who won the men's competition. Sina Arnett from the Nordic Engelberg Club next. That's okay at 91 metres. That'll push Austria down into second place. So they have done well there, Switzerland and Arnett. Good points from the judges, and a little bit of wind compensation in her favour. Well, she was 7th in the women's competition. Here comes Alvin Holz of Germany. Picked up a bronze yesterday, and she has done her team no harm at all there with a jump of 93.5 metres. A bit of movement on that left ski, but by and large, got some good lift there. Not so much wind compensation, but it is enough for Germany to go into the lead. What can Kurumi Ichinue do about this from the Chintai Ski Club? Will turn 20 in June. .92.5 metres. Solid enough, that landing. A little unbalanced as she came down, leaning away to the left-hand side. That left ski as a result. A little wobbly. And Japan go into 7th place. Tina Erzar then, the women's champion here. And that is why, 97.5 metres. That'll do. Handshakes amongst the coaching staff. She's not happy. Well, I wonder why. It's a good jump. Remember, she jumped 101 metres in the individual competition. 2 gold medals for her. She jumped 100.5 in the Friday women's competition. Enough to put them in the lead by some distance. So 3 done. 1 more group to go through, and then we'll see who makes it through to the final round. Looks very much though as if it's going to be Slovenia, the team to beat at the moment. Germany, Switzerland, Austria will be looking to do their best, but they have 2 excellent female jumpers in Bodlaj and Erzar, and the men have done their job as well. Drinovic, solid. We'll see what Rock Mazel can do. 15th individually he was in the men's competition. We know Erzar is peerless at the moment. Team junior world champion, individual junior world champion. Still umbrella weather, I'm afraid. Can't have everything in life, can you? Okay, ready to go with this 4th group. Ilya Mizunik of Kazakhstan will get us underway. And a very good individual competition, 14th for him. Best of 96 metres then. And he's nowhere near that this time around.
Plus 7.9 for wind calculations. Kazakhstan on 10th place in this moment.
10th place. He will not be in the final round. What can Italy do here? Maximilian Gartner. That's from the Gardena Grodien club. the 70, 73 meters for him. 16 years of age, a lot of work still to be done. Lots of training runs, lots of coaching. Modest from Maximilian Gartner for Italy. And Svetkov of Ukraine next up. A little short of the 90-meter mark, a lot short in fact. 80 meters only. Ukraine tucking behind Slovenia, who have a jump in hand. That's how dominant the Slovenians have been so far. Briefly in second place, and the development of these Ukrainian athletes continues apace. Romania now. We'll see Stefan JWSC. 82 meters for him. And they will go into fourth, but obviously I don't think we're going to be seeing them in the next round. That left leg splaying out, a little uncertain on the landing. Judges reflecting on that. And fourth place for the time being. Viho Palusari of Finland. In the Vaikot club. Oh, and 90 meters dead. Not bad. Looking to get that telemark landing in with that right foot in front of the left. Finland go into the lead. But Slovenia with a jump in hand, less than 18 points behind. Now then, Eric Belshaw, the man from the United States who jumped 104.5 meters on his way to silver in the men's competition. And it's not that long, but it's a decent jump. 98.5 meters from the man from the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club. Heading towards his 20th birthday, but not until the summer. And we've seen him in World Cup team competitions as well. Getting a lot of experience this season. Julien Gay of France. Maybe 5.5. He'll be a bit disappointed with that. Came out of the jump pretty quickly. Landed it nicely. Respectable from the judges. We've gone down a gate, so he'll get 4.8 for that, and the wind on his back, so a little bit of green for him there as well. France into second. Josef Buka of Czechia next up. Held it as long as he could, 88.5 meters. Nice, until the left leg went away a little bit. Nice landing. Buka gets Czechia into second place. Isaac Andreas Langmo is next up here for Norway. Meters short of both his jumps. That saw him 13th in the men's competition. That's a little bit of a disappointment for him. Filium Club. Norway go into third place. Still 6 to go. Timotheus Milkiewicz. .93.5, not quite his best in the individual competition. 96 saw him in 5th place on Thursday. Seems an age ago. We've been through a lot since then. And amongst the bottom of the ranking here, Stefan Embacher, man who won the men's competition. And that is why jumps like that, 99 metres. He had 103.5. His second jump, the man from Kitzbühel Club. That is excellent. And that puts them a long way ahead in first. Austria and Germany had a very good battle in the men's team competition yesterday. England Titel will be coming up shortly. Janik Vasser, though, who's up now. Nice from Vasser. Switzerland just inside 10 points away from Austria after that jump. Vasser, who is 10th individually. Switzerland looking for their first medal in ski jumping here. Now, and here is Adrian Titel. Another good jump. Again, he was another one who went over the 100-metre mark on Thursday in the individual competition, the men's competition. 96 metres here. That is enough to put them ahead of Austria by less than a point. Two to go. Sai Sakano is next. Best placed Japanese athlete in the men's competition, but down in 24th place. 90.5 metres. Only good enough for Japan to slot in 7th place. Almost 48 points behind Germany. A little late off that table. You are going to struggle for lift. As he sorts out his skis and gives us a thumbs up. The flags are waving amongst the Slovenians, because here comes Rok Mazel. It's a 99.5 metre jump. It's probably, I think, from memory, the tallest of the Slovenians. But it is enough. They go ahead of Germany by 5.2 points. So the first three, Slovenia, Germany and Austria, are very close together. Nicely done. Slovenia looking good. Could it be that we finish these World Championships in the ski jumping with another home win? We've had 2 already on the hill. And in the mixed team competition, Slovenia are ahead, 5.2 ahead of Germany, with Austria breathing down their necks. Japan getting into that final round. Final round is on its way in just under 20 minutes time at 16:39 CET. Local time 16:39, 4:39. We'll see you then for the sharp end of this competition, and we'll see whether Slovenia can go away with another win from the ski jumping competition here at the Junior World Ski Championships.
Spoštovani navijači, seveda tudi uradno obvestilo, ki ste ga verjetno že videli na našem velikem ekranu, začetek finalnega dela, finalne serije, zadnje odločitve planinskega svetovnega prvenstva v Planini 2024 ob 16:39 minut. Poglejmo pa Slovenija na prvem mestu, potem pa Nemčija 5,2 točki za nami, Avstrija pa 5,9 točki za nami. Kakšen boj se obeta, torej 70 razlika med Avstrijo in Nemčijo, finale pa bo odprla ekipa Združenih držav Amerike, Sandra Sprohat, first for USA, potem pa Češka, Klara Ulrikova, Norway, Czech Grand Prix, for Austria, Julia Bilbacher, for Switzerland, from the first group, Emelito Raza, for Germany, Anna Pfeil-Schachenberg, for Japan, Yuzuki Sato, in za Slovenijo v vodni skupini Taja Bodlaj.
Kolega, po krgu linije paca, pojte pa pomoč. Linija paca pomoč.
So from group number 2, so USA will start the first with 10 cups. V drugi skupini, seveda moški skupini, bomo rekli, začenja ekipa Združenih držav Amerike, Dave Van bo začel, potem pa Daniel Stanka, Česka republika, Karl Haugen Klepa for Norway, Johannes Fels for Austrian team, for Switzerland, Felix Hund, for Team Germany, Janik Weiss, for Japan, Masaki Nakamura, in za Slovenijo, Jaka Drinovec. V skupini številka 3, in group number 3 for USA, Josie Johnson for Czech Republic team, Veronika Jenčova for Norway, Ingrid Stinoven, Skogen for Austria, Sakra Schuler for Team Switzerland, Sina Arne for Germany, Alvine Holz for Team Japan, Kurumi Ichinoe, in za Slovenijo, Tina Erza. V zadnji skupini pa bodo nastopili seveda po obrnenem vrstnem redu glede na nastope po 3 skupinah. Zaenkrat pa za Združene države Amerike Erik Belčov, for the last group, Czech Republic team Josef Buhar, Isak Andreas Langbo for Norway, Stefan Embacher for Austria, Jan Klaster for Team Switzerland, for Germany, Adrian Tisser for Team Japan, Asaki Sakano, in za Slovenijo, Rud Masler. Še 5 minut pa ostaja do uradnega začetka. So 5 minutes remaining to the final round. Velika odločitev krona mešanih ekipnih svetovnih prvakov, zadnja odločitev v planici planinskega svetovnega prvenstva. So the last decision of FIS Nordic Junior World Ski Championships Planica 2024. In za vse športne navdušence, res kakšen boj bomo lahko gledali. Izjemnih mladih športnikov, ki so pokazali svoje tukaj v planici, tako v nordijski kombinaciji, v skoki kot smučarskih teki. Potem pa že delo za naše preskakalce. So thank you for our crowd jumpers. 87 meters, 87 metrov.
Well, welcome back, and we're about to get underway in the last round here, the final round. Some good jumps, Slovenia, particularly with Urzar and Tayo Budlash doing so well. So the United States, Czech Republic, Norway, Austria, Switzerland, Germany, Slovenia and Japan have qualified to join the party. And the locals here dare to dream of another gold medal for their country. Wonderful hosts. They couldn't organise the weather, but they've organised everything else. He's looking a little worse for wear, isn't he? One more round. Hold on there, pal. It was only a matter of time before this song was played over the PA. We're about to get jumping. 1 more minute, and then we will be almost done. Last action on the hill here. We are about to get underway with the women, and with the United States. We're up at start gate 22. We had a little adjustment, didn't we, in the first round. Swat waiting to go. Josie Johnson, of course, the other woman in the United States team, the highest placed athlete in the women's competition, 11th for her with jumps of 95 and 95 and a half meters. What can Sprock do here? She likes it. It's a solid jump at 84.5 metres.
84.5 again for Sandra Stroke and Team USA, plus 2.6 for wind calculations.
The wind is not much of an issue. We're not having to come off and back on again. Just 2.6 of compensation in favour of the athletes, so a slight tailwind, so to speak. Czechia next up. Klara Odekova. She jumped really well in the first round, 95.5, and she's jumped pretty well here as well. 94 metres for Odekova. 8th in the women's competition. 96 metres, her best jump there. Head of the United States at the moment, but early days, of course, in this final round. Kirsti Grausley of Norway next. Now that is marvellous, 97.5 metres. No wonder she's smiling and punching the air. Wonderful stuff from the Norwegian. 9th in the women's competition. She managed 98 metres there. And she's been really consistent, hasn't she? Wonderful stuff from the Norwegian. Now Julia Murbacher, 2nd in the women's competition. 98 metres, her best there. And 97 here, goes better than her first round. The Austrians are starting to limber up, aren't they?
97 meters for Julia Mühlbacher and Team Austria, plus 8.2 for wind calculations and Team Austria.
Into first place she goes, almost 40 points ahead of Norway. Emily Torazza of Switzerland next. And she improves by a metre on her first round jump, 91.5 metres. 13th, of course, in the women's competition. Managed 93.5 there. Nice landing. Good telemark landing, one foot in front of the other. Switzerland into second, but quite some way behind Austria. That really good jump from Mühlbacher. Mühlbacher got that silver, but missed out in the women's competition. Anne-Faye Schaffenberg, 87.5. That's down on that 90-metre jump. Happy birthday. Didn't quite catch who it was on the thumb. Germany behind Austria, 23 points the difference. Kazuki Sato up for Japan, looking to improve on the 87 metres in the first round. And has by a couple. 89 metres. Japan in 7th place at the moment. After 7, but a couple more jumpers to go. Perhaps a slightly stronger CV. Big smile from Yuzuki, but the crowd now concentrated at the top of the hill. Kaja Bodlaj, the Slovenian, on her way. Oh, she's gone long again, not quite as long as the first round, but 97 metres is not bad at all. 98 in the first round, she managed 98 in the first jump of the women's competition as well. really consistent, really long. Your teammate has managed 100 metres on this course in the women's competition. Slovenia 5 points ahead of Austria at the moment. 3 rounds still to go. Then up next, and then the 4th group will go in reverse order of the standings. At the moment, Slovenia top. 5 points ahead of Austria. Germany not far behind either. But Slovenia will think of Austria perhaps as their main competitors. Well, you don't know, because there's some good jumpers coming. It could all change around. Good landing, wasn't it? Went long, held it together. Budlaj looking for her 2nd gold medal after the normal hill team competition on Friday, and of course on Wednesday got underway with a 3rd place. So, young, but 16 years of age. So to the men and to the Americans and Tate France. He is up. .94 meters, a decent jump. In his group, it was Yannick FIS of Germany, the longest in this group. We'll see if he can do that again. Oh, that's good. That's all right. He's got a metre longer this time than the first round, 95 metres. United States in team competitions not been on the podium. Of course, Eric Belshaw managed the silver in the individual. They were, 6th in the men's competition. 9th in the women's, didn't qualify for the final round. Daniel Skarka next from the Czech Republic. Just half a metre shy of his first round effort, 88.5 metres. Get the effort going into launching at the right moment. Get that right, the rest should be a little easier. Just now got his skis in line for the landing. Czechia going to 2nd place, not far behind the United States at the moment. Hagen Klepper next up for Norway. Well, he got cheered all the way down, didn't he? And he's improved quite a bit on his first round jump at 91.5 metres. Norway going to the lead. Quite getting that telemark landing as pronounced as he might like. It's a handshake from Kirsty Kreisley. Meanwhile, as Poles gets ready for his bow here, the man 6th in the men's competition. He jumped long in the first round, 97. He's gone longer, and we have got to the 100-metre mark. Best of the afternoon so far. And Austria lay their claim for the gold medal here at the World Championships. What a jump that was. Man from the SC Schwarzenberg club really laying it down. Felix Truntz next up, Switzerland. Follow that if you can. But it's not bad. Did after the Lord Mayor show, after what Poles just did. 91.5 metres. Well, a long way down on that 96.5 in the first round. So getting 18s from the judges as well. Not quite that this time. That left leg just heading the wrong way. And Switzerland are in second place. Almost 42 points behind Austria. Rank FIS then. Oh, that's a good jump as well. Exactly the same as his first round. That was impressive, and this is impressive as well for Germany. 97.5. Germany still almost 30 points behind Austria. Japan next, Masaki Nakamura. Was disappointing in his first run, 88 metres. Will look to go better here. And you know what? Exactly the same again, 88 metres for Nakamura. Here's the team, the mixed team competition, and the whole thing is you will have those jumping longer, those not. Get the best mix you can. Yeah, little shrug of the shoulders, not been his afternoon. How about Jaka Drinovic? Will it be his afternoon? 96 metres in the first round got this crowd excited. And he's only half a metre shy of that in the final round as well. Not enough to put them ahead though. Slovenia behind Austria at the halfway mark of this final round. Very still. Hardly any movement at all. Quite get that telemark landing in as pronounced as he might like. So then, 16 gone, 16 to go. Women next. And Slovenia, who topped the rankings after our first round, not topping the rankings at the moment, thanks to that 100-metre jump from Johannes Puls. Got the team gold, of course, the men's gold, Austria, 0.3 from Germany. At the moment, it's a battle between Austria and Slovenia. Less than 6 points between the two nations. 100 metres, he really flew, didn't he? Austria leading as a result. He's going to keeping himself, no need for a scarf, you're going to keep yourself warm, sir, aren't you, with that magnificent bushy beard. Although it might need a bit of a towel down, it's so wet here, it's still raining, it has been for the last 3 days. Start gate 22 then is where we are, as Josie Johnson gets ready to go. 22.5 metres was solid in the first round. Got some good speed, didn't she, off the in-run, and that is a step change up. 98 metres for the American. Really got good lift. really stable, hardly any movement at all. And a lovely landing, sat down a little bit, but goodness me, wonderful stuff. And she goes into, well, the United States into the lead. Good jump as well from Veronika Jenkova. She's increased her distance on the first round, 95.5 metres compared to 93 metres. Not enough to go ahead of the United States, still behind by 7.4. Big smile, and she's off. Ingvild Sunov Midskogen is next up. Another decent jump. She's gone 4 metres more than the first round effort at 95 metres. Excellent stuff. Well, they're all raising their game, aren't they, in this final round. Into first place go Norway, just edging the United States into second. And here comes Sarah Schuller of Austria. 23rd individually. $89 metres. That's a couple of metres more than she had in the first round. And improvement is all you can ask for, really, isn't it? And that women's team that just missed out to Germany for the last place on the podium in the women's team competition. Into first they go, though, by quite some distance, but Germany, Japan, Slovenia to come. Not before Sina Arne of Switzerland. That's a good jump. Again, an improvement, a couple of metres up on the first round, 93 metres. Now go ahead of Norway, but not close to Austria, 30 points behind, there or thereabouts. Solid from the judges. And this turnaround into the red at the moment. Alvin Holtz of Germany. And she, again, another athlete who's gone better, only by half a metre, 94 metres for her. In Germany, are still behind Austria. Into second place they'll go. Everyone down safely in this competition so far, which is good as well. Medical staff have been on hand if and when needed. Kurumi Ichinoi, fourth in the women's competition. Got a silver in the team, and she has jumped well there, 94 metres. Everyone's going a little bit further at the moment. Hung in there well, landed it nicely. Now then, our junior world champion looking for a third gold medal. Out of the gloom she comes. "96 metres, not as much as she managed in the first round, but still pretty good. Oh, she has very high standards. She feels she's let the team down. She wanted a massive jump. Like that 101 metre in the women's competition. Lands it nicely, 18s from 2 judges. No, she's not happy, is she, at all? 15.7, the advantage. I think she felt perhaps Slovenia needed a little more of a cushion as we head towards the last 8 athletes in the last of the action here in the Junior World Championships on the hill. And we're saving the best to last before we wrap up and head all the way around the world to different destinations. Slovenia, Austria and Germany at the moment are those in with a chance, you'd say. Switzerland possibly a little bit further behind. Tina Erzar, no, she wasn't happy, but it was a good solid jump. No, she's still shaking her head. She's still really upset about that. She has had an excellent week here at the World Championships, the Junior World Championships. She is a star in the making. Well, she's a star already as a double gold medalist, possibly a triple gold medalist. It's not done yet, Tina. Gloomy, isn't it? Gloomy at the moment. And the men were down to start gate 13. Not long to go now before we know who will take the last title of these Junior World Championships. It will be Japan will get us underway as the 8th place nation, and that would mean Asahi Sakano liking the flag. Coach letting everyone pass, but he's keeping eagle eyes on the monitor, looking at the wind conditions, making sure there's no gusts that might cause problems. 90.5 metres the first round for Asahi Sakano. And he is just a little shy of that. 90 metres. And they'll be happy that they're in the final round. Would like to be not the last team in the final round. Team can now relax and watch. They'll be in first place for a while, but not for too long. Great competition this one, love the mixed team competition. Josef Bukaro of the Czech Republic next away. Metre more than the first round, and it's only 86.5 metres. Shoulders go down a little bit, disappointed with his effort. These athletes, like their senior counterparts, very, very, very hard on themselves in many ways. And knocked Japan down into second. 15.8 the advantage. Now then, Eric Belshaw, the silver medalists in the men's competition. He has the ability to go long. And he does it again, 97 metres. 98.5 in the first round, and remember that monster jump, 104.5 in the men's competition. He really is one of those I think we're going to keep an eye on and see in the World Cup more often than not. Into the lead they go. At least 6th place. Good marks from the style judges as well. Isak Andreas Langmo of Norway next to go. With a modest jump of 88 metres in the first round. That's better. 91 metres. Better, but he's not happy. Not into first place. They tuck in just behind the United States. Or 8.4 ahead.
8.4 behind the leading team, USA team, staying in first place.
That was a good jump. Getting better as they go. Umbrellas are still up. Here come the Swiss in Yannick Vassar. .92 metres. A little shy of what he had in the first round, a metre short. It is enough to put them into first at the moment, with 3 to go, so in a position where there's any stumble from the top 3, could be a podium place for the Swiss. We shall see. 9.7 ahead of the United States at the moment. So then, Adrian Tittel, 96 metres in the first round. He has jumped over 100 on this hill this week. And that's another solid jump, but is it enough? 96.5 metres. Well, the door is open, isn't it? Stefan Embacher is next. They would have been keeping their fingers crossed for something perhaps a little bit longer. 2 to go. Germany in the lead by quite some distance from Switzerland. Where will they be on the podium? I think they will be on the podium. What can Stefan Embacher do? 99 metres, a lovely jump in the first round. That's another good one. Not as much to the first round. 97.5 for the Austrian. It's enough to put them quite convincingly ahead of Germany. 19.7 the difference. So at least a silver for this mixed team, and it might be better, but it all depends on what our last athlete can do. The crowds start to wind up here. Rok Mazl of Slovenia hoping for a home win. The local fans. He's going to have to perhaps pull out a bit more than 89.5. That's what he managed in the first round. Well, he's got over the 90-metre mark. He's gone longer, 90.5 metres. It's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. It is Austria who take it by just under 4 points. It's a wonderful jump. And Slovenia's hopes of a third gold here have just, by the smallest of margins, gone awry. He feels disappointed, but he's done great. The team have been brilliant. Tina Erza takes 2 golds and a silver from these World Championships. Austria it is who take the mixed team title. Slovenia and Germany, the others on the podium.
Japan.
And here's confirmation then, Austria ahead. It took the last jump to work it out though. Slovenia just falling short, but another good result for the home nation. And Germany, the other nation, on the podium. Great competition and a great week of the FIS Nordic Junior World Ski Championships. It's been a wonderful experience for these young athletes. I'll never forget it, of course, especially if they go home with some medals. Germany take third place. Last jump, of course, from Adrian Tittel. 910.5 points. Slovenia last to go, but couldn't end up on top of the podium. Just a little short of what he needed, Frok Mazel. And it was Austria who won the men's competition, who will take the mixed team as well. And Stefan Ambacher, of course, well, 3 gold medals for him. Excellent stuff. And that concludes the Junior World Ski Championships. Thank you for your company. We'll see you next time.
We wanted to speak with a very important person today, but he's currently in Lake Placid, so we filmed this interview yesterday. Robert Hrgota is currently head coach for national Slovene A team, but he also won at the Junior World Championship in 2007. Robert, how special is Junior World Championship for a young athlete, and does bad weather ruin the experience a bit?
I would say that competing at the Junior World Championships is something, of course, special, but it's, I would say, just the beginning of a professional career of a young athlete. And of course, the stage is bigger, everything is new, everybody is watching you, everybody wants to see you perform, and I think even if the things get hard, I would say that buckle up. The professional career is, I think, always like this. It's never going to be easy. So the important thing is that every athlete should know that these competitions are just steps towards building a successful career. And even though if sometimes the result is not what you expected, it's important that you know how to pick up yourself. Or if you perform really good, it's important that you know this is just a step, milestone, and it's a long way to go. And like we witnessed in Planica this year, even if the weather is hard, if the conditions are hard, if the long waiting time, long period of competing, it's, I would say, just something you start to get to notice, start to get to know, and prepare yourself for something new, to grow and to be part of the World Cup, competing in the World Cup, because I think every competition is hard, and it's nice to start at a young age so you can get used to it.
Can you tell us something about your personal experience? How does it feel to be a part of a team that represents the country?
Yeah, I think being part of the team at the World Championships as a junior is especially something new. Your first time on the global scale, competing against the world's best. So I think representing the national team as a young athlete is I think something as a milestone in your career. And I think your first thought is that you have to perform really good to not let down your teammates, but at the same hand, you know that your teammates will back you up even if you make a mistake. So I think it's something special to compete, to be part of something new in your career, and it always works good if you win, but I think it's a good milestone in a career of every young athlete, and I think everybody should try to perform best they can, and Junior World Championships are great. I think Junior World Championships are something that stay in your mind and through whole career.
Robert, thank you. Team Germany, a very exciting competition is behind you. You've won bronze medal. Are you satisfied with your jumps and the final result?
Yes, it feels like amazing because the jumps were very good and we have much fun, and yes, it's like nice.
Can we also get the same answer in German?
Ja, es hat sich richtig cool angefühlt. Unsere Sprünge waren alle gut. Wir haben das Beste gegeben und wir freuen uns und sind happy.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Rok, it was a very close competition. You won silver medal. Are you happy or a bit disappointed?
I mean, I am a bit disappointed because we clearly had, we could win. There was no doubt about it, but yeah, still happy with the medal.
Rok, zelo tesna tekma je za vami. Ste zadovoljni s srebrno medaljo ali mogoče malenkost razočarani?
Ja, malo sem razočaran, no. Ampak malo nam je zmanjkalo, sem bil danes najšibkejši člen, žal pač, ampak še zmeraj v redu, ker imamo pač medaljo.
Hvala.
Hvala.
Team Austria, junior world champions. How does it feel like to be at the top of the world?
Yeah, it feels amazing because all four of us showed really good jumps today, and yeah, we are really proud to be the winners today.
Can we also get the same answer in German?
Ja, wir sind wirklich stolz, dass wir halt alle vier so eine gute Performance abgeliefert haben und ja, dass es für Gold reicht. Wir sind richtig glücklich, ja.
Thank you.
Thanks.